Have you heard about the 2025 Electric Lexus LFA Supercar? If not, you might need to look into it, as it could be a game-changing ride going forward. Or at least, it could be for the supercar market. When most people think of electric vehicles, they think of the rides that the regular person would drive, not thinking that the wealthy would want an EV ride. But that's the thing. Some of them actually would, due to how electric cars provide benefits that gas-powered ones don't. So, for the 2025 Electric Lexus LFA Supercar, you can bet that some people might want to get it when it arrives. As such, they'll want to know more about it, and so should you. Road to Electric LFA. Lexus LFA production began on December 15, 2010, and ended just 2 years later on December 14, 2012. Last decade, Lexus's halo model was the LFA, a dream project of Toyota Motor Corporation President Akio Toyoda. The handcrafted sports car's production began on December 15, 2010, and ended 2 years later on December 14, 2012. The arrival of the LFA was not hype back then, but over the years, experts and enthusiasts realized what an authentic driving machine that car was. Koji Sato, who is Lexus's president and chief branding officer, and also Gazoo's president, laid the groundwork for the Lexus LFA successor, which appears to be the spiritual successor to the LFA, exactly 9 years after the last LFA rolled off the assembly line in Motomachi, Japan. The LC was a grand tour. On December 14, 2021, he announced the concept version of a new Lexus electric supercar. Lexus electric sports car concept was showcased at the Beyond Zero Mobility Conference on December 14, 2021. It was Toyota who hinted that the Lexus electric supercar would be the Lexus LFA successor. He said, "Lexus will develop a next-generation battery EV sports car that inherits the driving taste, or the secret sauce of the performance cultivated via the development of the LFA." Fun to drive EV? Toyota Motor Corporation's electric sports car will not just shine on paper. Toyota President Akio Toyoda mentioned the arrival of the fun-to-drive Toyota cars, possibly with motorsport lineage, at the Tokyo Auto Salon press conference in December 2021. He stated that the company considers all options and wants to appeal to as many car enthusiasts as possible. Will Gazoo Racing be involved in the process for the Lexus LFA successor? Sato spoke about improving a car's performance by reducing weight and increasing power and torque outputs. This could imply that the brand is elevating the option of electrifying GR-badged vehicles such as the GR Yaris, which has earned global recognition for its performance. Speaking to Top Gear, Sato revealed that the LFA successor could have a system that replicates the working of a manual transmission. The British publication reported on August 12, 2022. Allowing manual gear changes would help the driver feel connected to the car's propulsion system and give them ultimate control over the same. While the new car won't scream like the LFA, manual shifts could grab the attention of purists who prefer old-school driving. The report indicates that Lexus is considering steer-by-wire as well for the LFA successor, a technology it offers in the Lexus RZ. There's no mechanical link or traditional steering column in the system. An electrical connection is used for the exchange of inputs between the steering wheel and the wheels, which results in instant response and more precise steering control. Moreover, steer-by-wire offers more stability and strong crosswinds and excellent straight-line performance on angled surfaces. Toyota has already previewed the sports EV and the Lexus LFA successor, so it's not difficult to predict what's next. Furthermore, with top TMC executives frequently using terms like car lovers, taste of driving, and enhanced performance, expect Toyota to produce something fascinating, an electric sports car that the ice sheets will not hate. Sleek design. The Lexus Electrified Sport concept, revealed in December of 2021, is expected to morph into the Lexus LFA successor. It's nearing completion, and, unlike the knife-sharp LFA, it is lavished with curves and swoopy surfaces. The finesse of the design is a significant departure from what we saw on the LFA. The Lexus LFA successor looks like a sophisticated GT. The Lexus Electrified Sport concept has a long bonnet, which it doesn't need. EV architecture doesn't demand long hoods, and a short tail section. Its low-slung body has a cab rearward stance, and sharp bodywork makes it all very attractive. The design of the Lexus LFA successor appears closer to the latest 5th-generation Toyota Supra than the LFA. The concept has headlamps with bow-shaped DRLs and small horizontal main lights. Large air curtains on the sides are likely to be functional air intakes for aerodynamics and cooling on the Lexus LFA successor. The LFA was released before Lexus began using the spindle grille. Its successor is unlikely to focus on grills as EVs don't require them. The sharp splitter up front would undoubtedly aid downforce. While the electrified sports fascia threatens the road of an outright assault, the profile adds grace to the design. The wheel arches are barely extended, and the designers have tried to keep the height low. Another example of the intense focus on aerodynamics is the quadrilateral cutout in the door panels. When combined with the fast-sloping roofline, it gives the impression that this vehicle is all about speed and performance. The rear end highlights the extremely low and flat stance. Bow-shaped taillights attempt to mimic the DRL of the headlights, and they appear to be integrated into a full-width matte black panel with a Lexus lettering bang in the center. Low height. While SUVs are trending worldwide and Lexus can't ignore their demand, it doesn't want to expand its SUV lineup at the cost of traditional cars. Spyros Fotinos, director, Lexus Europe, has said that the lower-slung cars will continue having a place in its portfolio in the future. Autocar said in a report on May 16, 2022. With the transition to electric powertrains, these models would be even crucial to drawing attention to the brand, as they'd be capable of delivering a much higher driving range than SUVs because of their low height and more aerodynamic design. Fotina said that Lexus is clearly working on alternative body types. Electric specifications. Lexus could use a new bespoke electric platform for electric supercar inspired by the Lexus Electrified Sport concept. Fotino said that the ETNGA platform is a great starting point, but it would be technically impossible to develop every electric model with one platform. That is why Lexus is looking at other opportunities, he added. The concept's sophisticated exterior does not oversell the upcoming flagship Lexus model. The performance will be as ferocious as its outward appearance. 0 to 62 miles per hour acceleration time will be in the low 2-second range, Sato said. The driving range will be just as impressive, over 435 miles, 700 kilometers. Furthermore, Lexus is evaluating the use of solid-state batteries in the car, which could make it faster while also extending its range and durability. In terms of propulsion, Sato believes that e-motors are the best option. During a Q&A session following TMC's announcement of its BEV strategy on December 14, 2021, he stated that the responsiveness, smooth acceleration and deceleration, and quietness they provide are not possible with an internal combustion engine. Furthermore, electric motors' performance may not be possible with engines, he added. Spyros Fotinos, director Lexus Europe and EV Planning, Toyota Motor Europe, has indicated via Razzo Automobile that the Lexus Electrified Sports Concept production version could feature 4 individual motors. Release date. The Lexus LFA Successor's launch date was not revealed during the press conference in December 2021. If Lexus decides to release the EV with solid-state batteries, expect it well into the second half of the decade. Solid-state battery technology still has some way to go in terms of development. It may take a few years for OEMs to democratize the technology. Fotinos has said that the Electrified Sport Concept's production version won't be a new LFA. According to a report from Japan's Best Car, before the production version of the Lexus Electrified Sport Concept, Lexus will launch an LFA successor with a hybrid or plug-in hybrid system producing approximately 700 horsepower around 2025. In other words, it looks like there will be 2 Lexus LFA successors. The partially electric model could ride on the TNGA GLL platform, and thus might come at a reasonable price. It could be cheaper than the LFA and cost around 25 to 30 million in Japanese currency, approximately $181,000 to $217,000 US, as per the Japanese report. So, what do you think? What do you think of the 2025 electric Lexus LFA Supercar and all that it will have to offer? Do you think that this might be one of the best supercars made in the EV market? Will others try and make their own version in order to try and top it? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on the channel.